It on zero, same silver tongues, same fake halos. Crime rate rising like the price of tomatoes. Mama working double while the landlord laughing. City hall busy with the cameras flashing. No one talk about the youth who never had a captain. Growing up abandoned, no van, just a passion system. Crack like the pavement they run on. Trying to clean blood with excuses they pile on. Media twisting every story they can shine on. But the truth they louder than the sirens they rely on. And they don't wanna hear the truth I bring. They just wanna blame everything but the real thing. When the city feels lost, when the people scream, they look away, pretend it's just a dream. Chicago gone wild, nobody wanna face it. Politicians talk loud, but nothing ever changes. City bleeding out, and the news won't say it. Streets on fire, and the whole world's jaded. Chicago gone wild, they try to downplay it. Truth too real, so the cowards all fake it. But we ain't going quiet, no, we won't stay faded. Time to speak up, cause the chaos created. Outside stress, spinning like a vinyl. Kids learn survival before they learn final. Grandma praying hard with a Bible while the mayor blaming guns. Never mind in the cycle with sleepers in the middle they carry. Your fathers in the ground and the trauma they bury. Schools with no heat, neighborhoods that vary. From hope to despair with a line that's scary. Reporters come through for a clip and vanish. Talk to from crime but they speak in Spanish. Translation, no we do will manage, but they can raise taxes when the city damaged. Whole block feels like a war zone nightly, but the castle sitting comfy while they do fight lightly. They call it unrest, I call it unsightly. A battlefield built by the ones who act righteous. They don't wanna hear solutions real. They just wanna tweet pain they don't even feel. When the truth is harder than a steel, they censor the voice they can't kill. Yeah. Chicago gone wild, nobody wanna face it. Politicians talk loud, but nothing ever changes. City bleeding out, and the news won't fade it. Streets on fire, and the whole world's jaded. Chicago gone wild, they try to downplay it. Truth too real, so the cowards all fake it. But we ain't going quiet, no, we won't stay faded. Time to speak up, cause the chaos created. How many more nights we gotta see this pain? How many more families gotta feel the rain? How many more kids gotta go in the flames before they stop treating life like a political game? I ain't pointing fingers, I'm calling out systems, calling out leaders who refuse to listen, calling out voices that silence the victims. Chicago ain't broken, it's trapped in the prison. 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 Chicago gone wild, but the truth still speaking. Street lights buzz like the city still breathing. Storm keeps hitting, but the hope ain't leaving. If we stand up now, we can stop the bleeding. Chicago gone wild, no more misleading. Time to call out the lies they're feeding. Truth cut sharp and the world needs seeing. This ain't chaos, this is freedom, yeah. You can't fix what you won't face. You can't hear what you refuse to name. Chicago, the world's been watching. Now it's time to listen.
Fortunate to be graced by such an upstart. Please, take a look. Oh, excellent quality. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesar's new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesar's is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
say a nation falls slow, then all at once. But we're not the ones running. We're the ones still standing. Last voices, last fighters, last patriots. Yeah.
We're America's last patriots standing. Hearts on fire and the whole world's watching. They try to silence every truth we're chanting, but we're still here and we're not backing. Storms keep coming but we're never crashing. They want war, we're still outlasting. From the dirt to the sky, we're advancing. We're America's last patriots standing.
I see a flag on the ground and a nation divided. Politicians play games while the people stay silent. Freedom's under attack, but they tell us be quiet, like we're criminals now, just for starting a riot. They censor your voice if your truth isn't trending. Call you crazy or racist, depending on whether your courage is real or pretending. Systems break bones, but our will isn't bending. I'm sick of leaders who never show up, sick of the media twisting us up, sick of elites who live life in a club. All the working class people keep spilling their blood. We're tired, we're angry, we're ready to ride. We're the storm they created with all of their lies. They think we're done, then they're not that wise. We're patriots, don't vote, we mobilize. Yeah, we mobilize.
We're America's last patriots standing. Hearts on fire and the whole world's watching. They try to silence every truth we're chanting, but we're still here and we're not backing. Storms keep coming but we're never crashing. They want war, we're still outlasting. From the dirt to the sky, we're advancing. We're America's last patriots standing.
I'm done with the culture they profit from breaking. Done with the narratives we taking shaping. Done with the fear that the weak keep creating. We're warriors now and our legacy's waiting. If freedom dies, then it's on our watch. If rights get taken off this, they lie. From farms to the cities, the pressure just pop. We're the ones who refuse to get by. Kids in the classrooms confused by agendas. Borders wide open, but they know offenders. Millions screaming and nobody bends us. What happened to leaders who pledge to protect us? But hear me, there's fire in the ones you forgot. There's strength in the ones you wrote off. There's power in people who lost and stood back up. Like we never drop with a heartbeat. When the system fails, the compass. When the truth derails, America breaks and rebel the rails. Patriots don't run, we prevail. Patriots don't run.
We're America's last patriots standing. Hearts on fire and the whole world's watching. They try to silence every truth we're chanting, but we're still here when we're not backing. Storms keep coming but we're never crashing. They want war, we're still outlasting. From the dirt to the sky, we're advancing. We're America's last patriots standing.
Even if the whole world hates us, we won't bow, we won't break, they can shake us. Freedom's not a privilege they gave us. It's blood in our veins, can't take it. Stand strong, stand tall, stand brave. Rise up, this land, still need saving.
History doesn't remember the cowards, only the ones who stood when they mad. And when the dust clears, they'll see it wasn't a crowd.
It was a handful of us, still holding the line.
America's last patriot.
Yeah. They tried to shut me up, but you can't silence a movement. This ain't just a country thing. This is the whole world speaking. I came from the dirt where the dream was bleak, where the rich sell hope and the poor can't eat, where the screen tells lies, the truth ain't free, and the brave get banned for what they believe. They say stay quiet, don't ask, obey, but I ain't built to fade away. I'm the echo of a million hearts that still got something real to say. They divide us by race, religion, name. Why they all dying off the Hunger Games? I see mothers cry and soldiers fade. Why they trade our pain for fame? But I'm not here to fit their mold. I'm here to fuck what can't be sold. Freedom ain't a myth, it's gold. And I'm the fire in the cold. I'm the voice of the continent. The storm they can't contain. still burning in their eyes. We enslaved the suits and ties. We the proof that truth survives. They can take my page, my mic, my name, but they can't take this. That gruesome pain. Every line I spit's a chain unmade. Every word's a bullet in the charade. This is bloodline energy. Got it. I'm not fame, I'm legacy. I'm every voice they said can't be. I'm the voice of the continent. The storm they can't contain. I speak for the silent, the lost, the hurt, the brave. From the ashes to the anthem, from the dirt to the stage. I'm the cry of the people. They could never cage. I'm the voice of the continent. This is for the kids with broken homes, for the ones who dream but stand alone. For every soul they turn to stone, we still got faith carved in our bones. They tried to bury us deep, but they forgot we were seeds. Now the world's awake, and it listens when we speak. This ain't rap, it's revelation. From the streets to every nation. They can't stop a generation that's done with the manipulation. No flag defines my worth, no system owns my birth. I'm the proof that truth still works. The voice of a reborn earth. So take my words and make them fly. From city lights to countryside, we the storm they can't deny. We the change they try to hide. If I fall, then let it be. With faith and fire carrying me, cause even death can't bury me. My words live endlessly. I'm the voice of the continent, the storm they can't contain. I speak for the silent, the lost, the hurt, the brave. From the ashes to the anthems, from the dirt to the stage. I'm the cry of the people, they could never change. I'm the voice of the continent, louder than their lies, higher than their chains. 'Cause truth don't die, it remains. I'm the voice of the continent. I'm the voice of the continent.
Even though you face disappointments, even though you will experience some setbacks, it goes with the territory. You must understand that. I remember I was playing a game with my 9-year-old son, John Leslie. And I beat him 10 straight games in a game called Connect 4. John Leslie said, "No, you can't go now, Dad." I said, "Why?" He said, "It's not over until I win." That was his attitude. What if all of us took that attitude as we face a rejection, a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, "You can count on me," and they don't come through? What if we have that kind of attitude? The cause repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your feed, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, "It's not over until I win."
Same old life and same old tale. Same women just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take it away.
Right. I started out, as was indicated by Jack, very humble beginnings. I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how far-fetched it might appear to be. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. But here's what I know. That dream that you're holding in your mind,
the good Lord taketh away. Dream on.
It's very important as you hold on to that dream. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. It's very important for you to know that. Don't say I'm having a bad day. Say I'm having a character building day. That you are the one to make this happen. I remember this high school teacher, Mr. Leroy Washington, at the end of school one June, it was just a few days before we were supposed to leave, and I just got my report card, and it indicated that I failed history, and I failed English, and I would have to go to summer school, and I was feeling within myself that I was a failure, that I'm slower than most people in getting paperwork, and I was feeling down on myself and very negative. Mr. Washington was giving a speech to the graduating seniors, and I was in 11th grade. And even though I wasn't supposed to be in there, I went in there because the speech he was giving, that speech was for me. And as he talked, my heart began to beat fast. Tears began to run by my eyes, and I was in the back just listening to him.
Same women just for today. Maybe the girl or the girl take it away. Same on here, same on life, and same on the tear. Same women just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take me away.
Stop being sidelined by pain. I'm gonna tell him I'm in.
Yeah. This one's for the ones who feel like it's all slipping away. For the nights you thought about giving up, but you didn't. You got victory in your veins. Remember that. I got victory in my veins, I was born to rise. Every scar on my heart is a badge of pride. When the darkness came, I refused to hide. I'm alive, I'm unbreakable, I'm still gon' fight. I got victory in my veins, you can see that spark. All the nights I was lost, couldn't kill my heart. Yeah, I've been through hell, but I won that war. I'm alive, I'm unbreakable, I'm so much more. I came up from the struggle where the hope was thin, where the wind was late and the lights went dim. Mama crying in the kitchen just to keep us fed. I was lying in my bed with a war in my head. Poverty tried to chain me, depression tried to claim me. People said I'd never make it, they could never break me. Had to fight for every breath, every step I take. Now I'm stronger than the nights that I couldn't escape. Every loss made me hungry, every tear made me wise. Turned the pain to a promise that I keep in my mind. Ain't no fear in my spirit, ain't no fear in my lane. I'm a soldier of the struggle, got that fire in my name. If you feel like you're falling, like it's all too much, let this song be the hand that lifts you up. Yeah, we all got demons, but they ain't that strong. When you learn to believe, you can right those wrongs. I got victory in my veins, I was born to rise. Every scar on my heart is a badge of pride. When the darkness came, I refused to hide. I'm alive, I'm unbreakable, I'm still gon' fight. I got victory in my veins. much more. I remember all the times I was close to the edge, felt the weight of the world try to bury my head, but I rose like a phoenix from the ashes of doubt. Got a voice for the voiceless and I'm screaming out loud for the kids in the struggle who ain't got no peace, for the ones with a dream they afraid to reach. You ain't gotta stay broken, you ain't gotta stay small. There's a giant in your heart that can conquer it all. Yeah, the nights get cold and the road gets rough, but you're stronger than the hurt, that was never enough. So stand up, chin high, let them feel your flame. You got victory in your veins, never be the same. Oh, we rise, we heal, we fight, we feel no fear, no shame. We own our pain, victories in our veins. I got victory in my veins, I was born to rise. Every scar on my heart is a badge of pride. When the darkness came, I refused to hide. I'm alive, I'm unbreakable, I'm still gon' fight. I got victory in my veins, you can see that spark. All the nights I was lost, couldn't kill my heart. Yeah, I've been through hell, but I won that war. I'm alive, I'm unbreakable, I'm so much more. If you're hearing this right now, you're still here. It means you're undefeated. It means you got victory in your veins.
Yeah. Ain't no crown on my head, but I ride like a king. Out the shadows into the fire. Let's ride. Yeah. I came from the mud where the sun don't shine. Outlaw soul with a kingdom mind. Steel in my boot, truth on my spine. Enemies close, but I walk that line. Got blood on my hands till I stand for the cause. Never needed no throne, I was breaking the laws. Running with wolves, we don't follow no claws. Now I'm riding for the king, no matter the cost. They ride for the kingdom, ride for the throne. Outlaws marching where the righteous won't go. A crown ain't given, it's earned in the storm. So we ride, yeah, we ride in a world reborn. Let's ride for the kingdom. Let's ride. Ain't no victim. Let's ride. Fire in the system. Outlaw rise, we the spark, we the wisdom. Let's ride for the kingdom. Let's ride. Ain't no victim. Let's ride. Fire in the system. Outlaw rise, we the spark, we the wisdom. I don't bow, I don't beg, I don't pray to false kings. I was raised on scars and outlaw things. I'm a made of pain, my heart got rings. Like a tree through war, I survived those springs. Now the battle flies high, black flag in the wind. We don't ask permission when the change begins. Ride with the rebels, I don't ride for revenge, but I break a few chains just to balance the sins. Let ride for the kingdom, ride for the throne. Outlaws marching where the righteous won't go. A crown ain't given, it's earned in the stone. So we ride, yeah, we ride in a world reborn. Let's ride for the kingdom. Let's ride. Ain't no victim. Let's ride. Fire in the system. Outlaw rise, we the spark, we the wisdom. Let's ride for the kingdom. Let's ride. Ain't no victim. Let's ride. Fire in the system. Outlaw rise, we the spark, we the wisdom. Still horses under us. Black smoke trail. We ride through the ruins where the kings once fell. No knights in our ranks, just rebels with a tail. Our outlaws rose and tipped the scales. Yeah, ride for the royals, ride for the poor. Ride to the kingdom, don't bleed no more. No gold in my grip, just justice and flame. We ride for the crown, not the glory on them. Yeah. Outlaws don't kneel, we ride. Outlaws don't kneel, we ride.
sides of the dirt. So this side's yours, that side's mine. But tell me, when did being human need a border sign? They build walls, I build bridges. They burn flags, I burn lemons. They preach peace with clenched up fists, divided by colors on their list. Politics turn pain into product. Sugar silence, biggest profit. They say it's red or they say it's blue, but both sides bleed the same hue. We're fighting wars on broken screens, feeding hate to fuel machines. They profit every time we rage and sell the truth like it's a cage. They say we're different, but I can see we're all just prisoners of the same belief. Borderlines drawn in our minds, turning brothers into battle signs. Freedom faded, can't you see? The war's not out there, it's inside you and me. Borderlines breaking our hearts. They build these walls, tear us apart. They teach our kids what not to think, feeding poison we still drink. They label all these sense of faith and call the truth a dangerous trait. Oh, orders on maps but not in souls. They sell control, we pay the toll. We're all soldiers in disguise, fighting battles they advertise. I'm not left, I'm not right, I'm the spark in the middle of the fight. You can cage a thought that's free, you can change what's meant to be. Draw the lines, we cross them blind. They preach control, we call it pride, but deep inside we all still cry. Just people trying to survive. Borderlines drawn in our minds, turning brothers into battle signs. Freedom's fading, can't you see? The war's not out there, it's inside you and me. Just human lives on both sides of the line.
America's addicted to drama, the screens, the pills in the cabinet and broken dreams. Got kids learning hate from a video clip, while their parents pop meds just to try not to slip. They sell fear like it's freedom on a TV stage. Politicians buy votes with division and rage. Every headline's a hit, we consume it like dope, but the high doesn't last and we're losing our hope. They want mindless, blindless, heartless slaves. Scroll to the numb and we dig our graves, but I won't be another echo they script. I'm the glitch in the system they ain't predict. We're the nation on the edge, hooked on chaos and resist. Every lie becomes a drug, and America's the addict. They feed us poison through the news, then ask us not to panic. But we're awake now, we won't break now. We're more than just America's addict. They're high on attention, I'm sober on truth. They profit on pain while they harvest the youth. Schools teach shame instead of pride in the past, and they cheer when the flag hits the ground at half-mast. Every influencer selling something they don't believe. Every corporation prays that we never leave. We're We're addicted to outrage, addicted to likes, addicted to wars that will never I fight. But I'm breaking the chains, I'm done with the fix. No puppet strings, no digital tricks. This is more than a song, it's a relapse cure for the ones who still bleed, but their spirit's pure. They don't need guns, they just need screens. You don't have to kill a nation if you can get it to believe the lie. We're the nation on the edge. Put those damn cameras in. Every lie becomes a drug in America. They feed us poison through the news. Life is not the better. We're awake now, we won't break now. We're more than just America's addict. We ain't slaves to the screen. Not anymore.
Not the kind with a gun, but the kind that don't flinch when the hard times come. Taught me how to scrap, how to stitch up pain. Said life don't wait, so learn to run in the rain. Boot prints deep in that red.
Control rooms.
They say we're heartless for wanting control. But how do you guard a home when the door's left open? We ain't against people, we're against corruption. And it's time somebody said it loud. I'm not the villain for protecting my land. They call it hate when I take a stand. Families hurt, kids go missing while the system's rich men keep on grinning. They fly in private jets and tweet their lies. Say let them all in and raise the walls high. Hypocrisy dripping from the lips, silver leaks while working class bleeds in the same old streets. They call me racist cause I'm patriotic, but I see the game is methodic, robotic. Fetting off floods, they shrug and grin. Who buries the sons is killing again. We used to fight for the stars and stripes. Now truth's on trial under city lights. They say compassion, but they sell despair while we're drowning down here. They don't care, they don't care. Open border, broken order. We're gonna fight for our sons and daughters. We're crying for peace, but they profit from pain. Playing their game while we're shoulder the blame. I still believe in the land we built, but the walls are bleeding with shame and guilt. Open border, no one wins, just the system smiling, greedy grin. Politicians reach from the thrones of gold, while the middle class can't break the mold. They feed vision through every screen. Turn brother on brother, red, white, or green. I'm not against hope with the dream of peace, but chaos grows when the guards asleep. They say we care, but they chase the votes while the truth gets lost in the throats they choke. I've seen soldiers cry, seen mothers pray, watch promises fade like smoke away. The system's rigged, but the heart's still pure. We just want safety now. The war borders don't mean hate, they mean home, and home's a place that we fought to own. So label me wrong or call me cold, but I'll die for this land before I'm sold. It's about crime, it's about truth. They won't let you find when the walls fall down, the gates swing wide. Who's left to guard what our fathers died for? We're not the enemy, we're the warning sign. Open border, broken order. We bleed for the dream. They sell disorder. Freedom's fading through their lives, but the fire still burns in American eyes. We'll rise up and we'll take our stand.
Notice how they say they want peace, but every word they speak sounds like war. They preach tolerance, but only if you think like them. This ain't democracy. It's delusion dressed like freedom. I'm watching cities burn while they chant for change, but the flames don't cleanse, they just rearrange. Power's the drug and the fiending for fame, virtue signaling pain while they profit from blame. They cancel your truth if it don't fit their frame. Play victim, play savior, it's all the same game. Cry revolution with a corporate check, sell rebellion with a filter and a blue flag flex. I ain't left, I ain't right, I'm awake not blind. I see puppets in suits trying to change my mind. They say freedom of speech, but they censor the proof. You can't build unity on a mountain of abuse.
You say you fight for freedom, but you fight the ones who speak it. You say you want the truth, but only if you can tweet it. Unstable minds, unstable pride, unstable hearts can't pick a side.
It's war for attention, hate for affection, virtue on sale. It's the new election. Facts don't matter, emotions can. Life's gone ghost, now chaos reigns. They raise their fists but forget their grace. Every hashtag war leaves a darker trace. Call you evil if you don't comply. They love control more than they love life. And I ain't saying right is pure, but both sides dirty, that's for sure. So I stand with truth, still bleeds. Not red, not blue, just free indeed. You can't preach peace and then burn your neighbor's dreams. You can't scream justice and silence what freedom means. This ain't democracy. It's theater with puppets. But I ain't playing the role they cast me in. Yeah, they call it unity, but it's crowd control. Turn men into numbers, erase the soul. Every lie's a law, every truth's a sin. If you question the script, they erase your kin. But I'd rather be hated than stand for the truth. Live like a slave till they twist the proof. So call me crazy, call me wrong, but at least my mind is free, my soul is strong. I'm not your enemy,
I'm your mirror.
Unstable, maybe,
but at least I'm real.
I'm 2,500 frames per second of explosive cinematic poetry. Watching me on a phone is like watching a sunrise through a straw.
They said it's hate to love your home. They said pride was a crime. But this land raised fire, not follower. This one's for the people who still believe that freedom ain't a trend. I grew up north of the border where the winters bite deep. Now I'm watching my country fall asleep. We used to stand tall, strong and proud. Now they muzzle the brave and silence the loud. Free speech is dying, faith's on trial. They tax your dreams with a fake smile. The flags don't wave like they used to wave, and the truth's been locked in a digital grave. Politicians tell us peace, that's fake. While the people starve and the rich just take. They tell the kids a man can't leave. They cancel faith, they rewrite creed. But I won't bow, I won't pretend. Canada's heart will rise again. I see the pain, I see the fear, but freedom's voice is still right here. They can't say, they can't spin, they can't twist the frame. But real ones know it's same again. Make Canada great again. Bring back truth, bring back men. From the farms to the city streets. Faith and honor in every beat. We've been quiet, we've been changed, but love for our land still remains. Make Canada great again. Unbroken hearts will rise again. Maple leaf bleeds red, white paint, but we still stand in the freezing rain. Our soldiers fought, our elders prayed for freedom's price that can't be paid. Now we trade morals for lights and view. Sell our souls for the evening news. They tell us pride's a sin, that faith's insane, that unity's about remembering who we were before the world told us who to be.
Make Canada great again. Faith, freedom, love won't end through the lies, through the pain. What's they call in the cold and rain, cold and rain. They can't erase where we began. This is still our homeland. Make Canada great again. From sea to sky, we rise again. Make Canada great again.
For the truckers, for the dreamers, for the broken, for the bold. Canada's not dead. She's just waiting to be remembered.
Make Canada great again. brainwashed terrorists, no common sense. Six psychotic idiots, no reasoning with them. They just make me think they are ignorant. They hate our flag, they hate everything it stands for. They hold on every word that their leaders say like it's gospel. Puppets on a string, pushing the communist design. Welcome to the truth they keep censoring. Chicago, gone wild. I've been watching from a distance, see the city in a chokehold. Kids clapping guns like applause at a show, though. Politicians pointing fingers when the streets cold, but never walk the blocks where their policies explode. Election year lies, everybody playing hero, talking about change with a budget on zero. Same silver tongues, same fake halos, crime rate rising like the price of tomatoes. Mama working double while the landlord laughing. City hall busy with the cameras flashing. No one talk about the youth who never had a captain. Growing up abandoned, revenge is a passion. System cracked like the pavement they run on. Trying to clean blood with excuses they pile on. Media twisting every story they can shine on, but the truth they louder than the sirens they rely on. And they don't wanna hear the truth I bring. They just wanna blame everything but the real thing. When the city feels lost, when the people scream, they look away, pretend it's just a dream. Chicago run wild, nobody wanna face it. Politicians talk loud, but nothing ever changes. City bleeding out, and the news won't say it. Streets on fire, and the whole world's jaded. Chicago run wild, they try to downplay it. Truth too real, so the cowards all fake it. But we ain't going quiet, no, we won't stay faded. Time to speak up, cause the chaos created. Southside stress spinning like a vinyl. Kids learn survival before they learn final. Grandma praying hard with a Bible while the mayor blaming guns. Never mind in the cycle with sleepers in the middle they carry. His fathers in the ground and the trauma they bury. Schools with no heat, neighborhoods that vary. From hope to despair with a line that's scary. Reporters come through for a clip then vanish. Talk on crime but they speak in Spanish. Translation, no we do will manage, but they still raise taxes when the city's damaged. Whole block feels like a war zone nightly, but the council sitting comfy while they do fight lightly. They call it unrest, I call it unsightly. A battlefield built by the ones who act righteous. They don't wanna hear solutions real. They just wanna tweet pain they don't even feel. When the truth is harder than a steel, they censor the voice they can't kill. Yeah. Chicago gone wild, nobody wanna face it. Politicians talk loud, but nothing ever changes. City bleeding out, and the news won't say it. Streets on fire, and the whole world's jaded. Chicago gone wild, they try to downplay it. Truth too real, so the cowards all fake it. But we ain't going quiet, no, we won't stay faded. Time to speak up, cause the chaos created. How many more nights we gotta see this pain? How many more families gotta feel the rain? How many more kids gotta grow in the flames before they stop treating life like a political game? I ain't pointing fingers, I'm calling out systems, calling out leaders who refuse to listen, calling out voices to silence the victims. Chicago ain't broken, it's trapped in the prison. 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 Chicago gone wild, but the truth still speaking. Street lights buzz like the city still breathing. Storm keeps hitting, but the hope ain't leaving. If we stand up now, we can stop the bleeding. Chicago gone wild, no one is leaving. Time to call after the lies they feed. This world is so full of evil. Freely speaking is what killed them, God's people. Under siege. The enemy's too blind to see. Brainwashed minds, destroying lives of innocence. But this isn't the end of it. Taken so young, like so many others. Tears flow from the mothers, the fathers, spouses, sons and daughters. God's children under siege by evil. Yet those demons calling them the faithful. Give me a break. What the hell is wrong with these people? A bunch of sheeple following the devil on the road to hell. But I promise you the damn devil will never prevail. In a world so dark, choose to be the light. Keep up the fight. Don't bow down to the enemy. In a world so cold, be that fire that stars the hearts of the bitter. Hold your love, the ones close and pray tonight. Charlie, you were an inspiration to so many. Always willing to sit down, have conversations. You left behind one hell of a legacy. I know that many open their eyes, now see. Even though you're gone, your work will carry on. Now it's time for you to rest. You're home. In a world so dark, choose to be the light. Keep up the fight. Don't bow down to the enemy. In a world so cold, be that fire that stars the hearts of the bitter. Hold your love, the ones close and break the free speech, hey, free speech. If they shut it down, people get offended by things they don't understand, so they just scream and shout. Gotta be willing to have tough conversations. This is a free nation. This ain't some dictatorship. It's confusing to me that the ones that yell for democracy attack everyone that don't agree with them. People wake up, take away from the chains they placed on you. You can think for yourself. You live in the land of freedom.
The violence needs to stop. They are acting like terrorists, but claiming to be the ones that are righteous.
I pray for this land and for people to wake up. I pray for God to heal everyone of us. Yeah. The world's so cold, choose to be the
Joe Biden, the American dream was dead, and it is dead.
Let's end this uncivil war.
Propaganda is on every channel. They think we tripping. I guess God just felt us different.
America's destiny is in our sights. America's heroes are embedded in our hearts. America's future is in our hands. And ladies and gentlemen, the best is yet to come.
They get celebrities to do their talking. They get mansions while they cram this all into apartments. Unless it's cool to stay in school and then make you retarded. If you ain't liberal, then they treat you like you human garbage. If you speak up, then you a target. They want their voice to an amplifier. Violence and our flag on fire. No voter ID required. They want war, they don't want peace. They want defund the police. They want you surrounded by screens. The devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just felt us different. Dog, the devil is a Democrat. That's a fact. That's the truth. Look how bad that it gets when it's blue. The devil is a Democrat. That's a rap. It ain't news. And the way they treat America is proof. I swear the devil lives in California. $100 bills. He knows everyone in Hollywood and parties in the hills. Give you everything you ever wanted, plus a couple mil for your soul and your vote. It's a deal. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't pay that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just felt us different. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't pay that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just felt us different. Cause the devil is a Democrat.
Fewer than 100 days, this new administration has done so much damage and so much destruction.
So look at this area of sheep. Time to bury him. Tell him to prepare to get impeached. Everybody on your feet. This is where terrorism and terrorism meets. Where in the street. This chump barely even sleeps. All he does is watch Fox News like a parrot and repeats. While he looks like a canary with a beak. Why you think he bags transgenders from the military with a tweet? He's trying to divide us. This shit's like a cult. But like Johnny, he'll only unite us. Cause nothing inside us drives us like this fight does. Similar to when two cars collide. Cause our spirits crushed in the spot's a tight one. But here the jaws of life come. Divorce from the records, that's where we get right from. When we came from a stars and stripes. This type of people that we're in's hard to deal. But there's always tomorrow still. If we start from scratch, like a scan, take the scars to heal. And band together for Charlottesville. And for heaven, fallen heroes. Fill his wall with murals. Enough had to get up, hit the damn reset up. Let's start from zero. This is our renewal. Straight and get rid of. Get a brand new better America. And this is where we are. Didn't wanna bitch your face off, did you? Can't denounce the plan, cause they take off with you. You stay on Twitter, pay to get your hate off. Now see, I do not see a way y'all differ. And all you got a race card, figure the swat sticker with your name card. Get it should be your trademark, cause hate's what you played off. And you just think the played off, so I guess it takes the feet off of chaos. So basically you paid off him. But you ain't running a country club or taking a pride from us. You won't define us, it's like a dictionary. Things are looking up so much, you gotta sprain neck. Nobody will rise up against this train wreck and take a stand. Even if it means sitting when they raise the flag. The same the Star Spangled Banner, this man just praised the statue of General Lee. Cause he generally hates the black people, degrade Hispanics. Take it back to the shady national convention with someone spit for it before I think to shake his hand and be a chick. Or maybe had the wherewithal to know that he was gonna turn tear apart a sacred thing we cherish and stand for. So hands in the air, let's tear it up. The start of a brand new America.
once I'm on the page, we're waving flags made in China while the news gets paid. They tell you what to love, what to hate, and who to blame. It's not about truth, it's a marketing game. A land of free thinkers who all think the same. This is the land of the free, where truth's a crime and the brave just comply. They tell you to wake up, then rock you back to sleep. Freedom's on lease and the rent runs deep. Where truth's a crime and the brave just comply. They tell you to wake up, then rock you back to sleep. Freedom's on lease and the rent runs deep. We got freedom of speech, but the fine print bites say the wrong thing. Lose your job overnight. You can kneel, you can march, you can shout, you can pray, but the system's built to make sure it stays that way. We used to build dreams, now we build distractions. Scroll, post, repeat, digital satisfaction. They tell us who's evil, who's holy, who's pure, but all they solutions just sell us more. They call it progress, but it feels like a loop. Every 4 years, it's the same old troop. Left wing, right wing, same bird, same sky, and we're the ones who never learn to fly. This is the land of the free, where truth's a crime and the brave just comply. They tell you to wake up and rock you back to sleep. Freedom's on lease and the rent runs deep. Where truth's a crime and the brave just comply. They tell you to wake up and rock you back to sleep. Freedom's on lease and the rent runs deep. So read the fine print before you sign your soul. The American dream comes with hidden tolls. We've got liberty ads, injustice online. Welcome home, citizen. Now please stay in line.
This holiday season, I am staying on track with my fitness goals. And the best part, everything I need is right here at home. The Peloton Cross Training Bike, powered.
Yeah, they sell you fear just to get your eyes. Turn your pain into profit, feeding you disguise. Every headline bleeds, every post surprise. Truth don't trend, it just slowly dies. They don't care if it's real, only if it's viral. Preaching peace online while the streets go tribal. Every click's a vote for the next revival. The lies on loop, it's the new survival. They say trust the facts, but they own the script. Every talking head got a sponsor's grip. They sell you up, then they flip the clip. Make your rage go viral while the money flips. We're living in a world of monetized lies. Truth gets silenced, hate gets likes. They feed on pain while the people cry. They call it news when it's just disguise. Yeah, they sell our souls for the enterprise. Counting clicks while the truth just dies. We're living in a world of monetized lies, but I ain't buying, I'm cutting ties. They make fake heroes, crown fake king, posing empathy while they pull the string. They preach about change while they sell bling, selling trauma like it's fashion. What a sick thing, influencers acting like they care for cause, while they merch lines drop with applause. Every tragedy is just a brand new pause. So make $1 million off our flaws. Big tech don't care about peace or grace. They just track your soul through your face, selling ads to your darkest space, while freedom fades in a data trace. We're living in a world of monetized lies. Truth gets silenced, hate gets likes. They feed on pain while the people cry. They call it news when it's just disguise. Yeah, they sell our souls for the enterprise. Counting clicks while the truth just dies. We're living in a world of monetized lies, but I ain't buying, I'm cutting ties. They call it freedom while they script your fate, turning human hearts into clickbait. Every broken story is a chance for gain, and every truth teller gets caught insane. I see him push the pain and cash the check, posting fake tears with respect. If honesty's the crime, then I'm a threat, cause I bleed truth, they ain't seen nothing yet. They don't want love, they want divide, selling outrage like a high tide. If you speak peace, they'll crucify, cause unity don't make the dollars rise. But I won't I won't lie just to make amends, 'cause I ain't built to follow them. I'm built to speak to the system bench. We're living in a world with monetized lies. Truth gets silenced, hate gets likes. They feed on pain while the people cry and call it news when it's just a